You couldn't look her in the eyes?
It was something like that, like to not talk to her, speak to her.
I regret so much that was talked about in that way, because like if I see a hate comment about her, it literally like breaks my soul. You know what I mean? Because like I know how much she loves me. I have to like, you know, stop doing something that maybe is no longer serving me. Like even just seeing all the mean stuff.
We're going through all the first episodes of Escape the Night because I never sat down and watched one. That show is like diabolical. Oh my God, it's been a month. It's been so long.
Which like us going a month feels like 6 months.
It feels so long because we were seeing each other, like sometimes we see each other like twice or 3 times a week doing like 9-hour days and then like not seeing each other at all. And then when I saw you, I was like, oh my God, you look like a goddess. Like, you look like
so
a mermaid, like just glowing. You look so good.
You look so hot, and we're weirdly like the same vibe. Like the dress to the hair to the everything. And I love the pink.
The dress. Where did you get the dress? Because I was like, that's so fierce.
Ooh, I was in London. I was thrifting. I come across this Roberto Cavalli dress. I go, Trisha Paytas is going to love this.
Roberto Cavalli? Yeah. I tried to get us the Skims Roberto Cavalli campaign that just like launched.
I knew you were going to do that.
But it was literally everything sold out. I got up at 6 a.m. when it launched. Everything was sold out.
The only thing I saw was a tiger print one-piece bikini. And
I was going to order us everything. All the dresses, all the bikinis. I was like, and it was your birthday. So I was like, this is it. I'm getting this collection for all of us.
You are so cute.
Everything was sold out. Even my size. I'm like a 2X. And I was like, how is that sold out?
No, but I'm really, oh my God. I was like fighting demons to not order it because I'm trying to reverse my consumerism. I can't do it though.
Me too. I'm in my reverse consumerism era for sure. I used to always wear new underwear every single day and just throw it out.
Justin Bieber does that. Why do I know that? Why do I know that?
Shout out Justin Bieber. I'm feeling for him right now. I send him a DM almost every day, just being like thinking of you.
That's so sweet. I love that. I love that you're in
case he wants to reach out. But no, I used to throw out my underwear too, and I was just like, you know what? Lizzo, we were talking about that earlier on the podcast, was telling me about how consumerism is like literally destroying our earth. And I was like, let me not overconsume.
The LABUBU just changed my whole brain chemistry.
Wait, are you into LABUBUs?
I think they're cute. I have 3. However, I didn't go out of my way to get them. People were nice enough to get them for me, but I don't know what it was like seeing people like fist fight to the tooth and nail in a Pop Mart over this flippy purse doll like made me just be like, where are we at societally? Like, I don't know. And like, I don't know. I'm just realizing there's like more to life. Like, just like, I feel like, especially in getting sober, it's like, you can really easily fall into patterns of filling the void with something that gives you dopamine. And I love to shop. You know what I mean? It's my favorite thing on planet Earth. Yeah, but like, Roberto Cavalli thrifted. It wasn't cheap. Like, you know, I'm like, I thrifted it. It's like,
but you're not like adding more.
I guess that's true.
Pollution to the air.
Like whenever I'm thrifting like a nice designer item, I always think like, ooh, baddie down. Like, did a baddie die? You know what I mean? Like,
maybe they just got fat. They're like, I can't wear this dress anymore.
Yeah, I guess I'm so morbid. Like, why am I thinking baddie down? Like, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to just like rewire my brain to think consumerism is gross, and it's so hard because I want everything.
I love buying things too. I mean, I do still buy things, but it is hard. But I do buy way less. Like, I really am just.
I'm really trying. Even like there's a part of me that's thinking like, oh, what if I lived in Hawaii part-time? And of course I would like find this place that's more expensive than LA. It's like, then you got to put the LABUBU down.
Are you looking at Maui?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maui's so expensive. Like, that's like the dream for us too. I was like, I want to just go to Maui and like retire, but it's so expensive. And,
oh my God, should we like go in on a retirement home together?
We had talked about that. Well, I feel like they don't love when people that are not native move there, but you're with a native Maui person. So it's not like you're like adding to like people just going to Maui and destroying it. You're like with.
I guess that's really. I was really trying to like do my research on all of that and just talk to Makoa's family about like what would be the best decision and like all of those things. But it is so interesting because like even just what I thought I could afford versus what I can actually afford. Like,
is it crazy? What is it like a condo or like what kind of house would you like? Because like Oprah lives there, but her house is like $45 million.
And I like have found out all the tea about Oprah. Like everyone knows the tea. She does crazy
in Maui.
Yeah, like she like shut down allegedly. Like I don't know. I don't want to like.
There is so much controversy with Oprah for sure. Always with Maui and
she like shuts down roads and. Like, and it's just like, nope, this is Oprah's road now.
There was a controversy when the fires were happening, like how hers was like the only one, I don't know,
allegedly
a lot of people, protected. Yeah.
A lot of people believe a lot of things. It's very interesting.
She was at Jeff Bezos' wedding. She was like America's sweetheart. And now people are, I don't know. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff.
It's like Ellen, kind of.
Oh.
Like how everyone was like.
Who are the people more against, Oprah or Ellen?
Probably Ellen, right?
Really? You think so? just mean, right?
She's we don't see her on TV.
But do we cancel someone who's mean or cancel someone who's like harming the environment?
Well,
Allegedly.
I would venture to guess Ellen's probably done some harm to the environment too.
She seems pretty. What is it? What's the opposite of over consuming? She seems like minimalist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wearing
I guess
her little
you're
suit,
right.
her haircut.
Oprah has a house like literally everywhere. Like that is true.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know about any of these people. So also,
No.
I'm not the last person to judge anybody on.
Yeah, it's just Makoa and his friends did a lot of jobs for Oprah's property specifically. So I like know a lot of lore weirdly, but like I'm trying to think. I don't, but I guess Ellen also was like spitting on people for looking at her in the eyes, allegedly,
Actually
right?
spitting?
No, that was drama.
I was like, that's crazy. She never spit at me, but you couldn't make eye contact when I met her. I remember it was like, don't look at her.
I forgot. Trisha, you have so much lore. Like the fact that you can immediately add to this with like your own personal
Just Ellen,
lore.
not Oprah.
You couldn't look her in the eyes.
It was something like that, like to not talk to her, speak to her, because.
What did you go on Ellen for?
Fast talking.
So.
Yeah, it was like an audience, like, oh, let's find someone from the audience with the talent, but like obviously they prepare, like pre-plan and stuff. Yeah,
but that's so cool. You should make a book just about like your television show experiences.
Everything I've been on, like my background work everywhere.
Yeah, Kathy Griffin has this book that she wrote where it's like A through Z of celebrity interactions, and she does every letter, like T, Taylor Swift, and like it's a whole chapter about like her interactions. But imagine it was yours and just with television
I love that
shows.
you know that. I've never heard of that book ever. How do you know about that?
Why do I know that? I don't know why I know that. I love like a comedian written book though.
That's so
like,
interesting about you. Comedians I just like never find funny. Never. I like don't find like stand up funny.
I know. I guess I like started to really like Kathy Griffin too when like she was so polarizing. Like she got put on the no fly list. Like for like the shit she was saying.
It is crazy when you look back at it because it just like wasn't that serious, but I remember the time thinking like, oh my God, it's like as if she actually did something to the president. You know what I mean? And then you look back, you're like, it's kind of unserious when you look at the photo, but I like Kathy just like on social media. Yeah. I don't know anything like about her stand up, but I'm like, well, she seems.
Yeah.
I'm in my older lady era because I'm going to be that soon. So I love to consume like 60-year-olds just like living their life in Malibu, being posh. And I'm like, that's going to be me one day.
Oh my God. Tell me other 60-year-olds that we love.
I love Jean Smart. Do you watch the show Hacks?
Yes.
I love Hacks. Did we talk about this before?
I don't know if we've ever talked about this.
Like,
I haven't seen the new season though.
Oh, the new season's so good.
Yeah,
and she gives me like so much hope. Even the fictional character of Deborah Vance. I'm like, I want to be her. She's so fabulous. I love like Goldie Hawn, like the First Wives Club, Death Becomes Her. Like that's like my new hyperfixation. Have you seen Death Becomes Her?
No. But what is Death Becomes Her again?
Oh my gosh.
Am I confusing this with another movie?
It's a movie starring Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, and Bruce Willis. Okay. And now it's a Broadway show. It's all over my TikTok FYP. It's like I saw the Broadway show first.
I want your FYP.
Oh my God, it's so good. And there's like, basically it's two female leads and I'm obsessed with it. Because I think I'm like, what are we gonna do for Halloween? I was like, I love Death Becomes Her. But, oh, there it is. There's the movie poster right there. You may have seen the movie poster.
I need to get into this.
Yes. And then, so we finally watched the movie like 2 nights ago because I haven't seen the movie. It's very like, I would also consider that movie like kind of like a gay icon movie, which is like weird. Like, I don't know, the gays love Death Becomes Her. So that's why I was like, we should do it. But it's like not fun unless you have seen it. Because I know people would always dress as this costume. Like, this is like a very popular costume.
I'll get into it right now.
One of them has their neck like spun around because they break their neck down the stairs. And the other one has like a shotgun, like that in that picture. There's like a shotgun through them right here.
Oh, that's everything.
So it's like such a cool costume. And I was like, oh, this would be like so much fun to do. And I feel like, and they're very like, the older women, they're like, you know, the whole plot is like they're like aging, and they take this potion to stay young forever and they live forever.
Oh my
God.
They
like stop aging at their beauty. Yes, it really is that. And then their husband that they kind of share back and forth, like he kind of goes with one and then the other, and it's this whole mess. He's a surgeon, so they're trying to keep him alive so they can keep fixing themselves. I think, who was it? Sabrina Carpenter just did a Death Becomes Her like homage in what is that song? And if it's true,
oh my God,
you have to taste me.
I need to like
when he's kissing you.
I haven't podcasted in so long.
No, same. I'm like, that song was so popular, and they did a Death Becomes Her, like her and Jenna Ortega did like a Death Becomes Her where they pushed them down at the funeral. Yeah.
Anyways, we should do that.
It's my obsession right now. So.
And we should start planning our literal Halloween costumes right now. Like, we both take Halloween.
That's literally what I've been doing. I was just like, okay. So I was thinking like just Trish, the family one, me and Tana. I'm like thinking of all these like ideas. I'm like, how many costumes? Because Halloween comes around, you know, you do them so extra.
Yes. Like, there is no too early to start planning Halloween costumes in advance. I care about it more than like all holidays combined.
Me too. And Drip Dome is moving to New York. I'm like, you have to come back for October.
Trisha. How have you not posted a video like sobbing?
No, I'm sobbing because I'm like, what do you mean you're leaving to New York?
Drip Dome. How could you do this to the queen?
I said, come for like 2 weeks in October so I can just get all my sets. Because they've been doing like, they did Paris Hilton for Easter. They brought her little chicks. They did Carmen Electra. No, I feel like Drip Dome's been around for a minute. Holly's that. I was like, I love it. So I'm like, don't leave now. All the girlies are using you.
They're everything and more. They really are. I need their help, honestly, soon.
Yeah, please come back for Halloween. Tana
Drip Dome, we need you. We'll put you on salary.
A couple sets. Yeah, actually.
We hate overconsumption, but also Drip Dome, please stay in LA so we can.
Stimulating the economy. I feel like when you employ people and stuff, I feel like that's like stimulating the economy.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, it's not just waste.
Oh my God, speaking of Holly too,
I know.
Have we talked about it?
No, I don't know. Can we talk about it? I'm excited about it. I was excited after.
Me too, after we took that call. Because
I waited for you to take the call because I was just like, Tana, in my mind, you're still old Tana, where I'm just like, she's not going to do this. You know what I mean? She's going to push it off. And then when Tana did the call, I was like, oh, well, let me get on the call. Because I was like, I'm always down, but I just didn't know.
I was on my Zoom ready to, I'm so excited.
I was excited too, yeah.
We got proposed the most exciting idea for the three of us.
That part.
Ever.
Well, that's what I was excited about because, we take calls all the time and they're like, oh, can we do a reality show around you? And we're just like, okay, what is it? We always have ideas and no one has a straight, this is what it is. This is the format that's working. We can sell it this year. So I was like,
maybe we should have a reality show just that.
Oh, I know.
But
we're in our drama-free era, so this is why it's a good reality show for us because it's not.
Yes,
it's hard to explain without saying it.
I know it is hard to explain, but I agree with you. When people just pitch the baseline reality show, it's like, oh, so I'm going to contrive a bunch of drama and genuinely make my quality of living go down.
That's the thing, and you have the friend group to do it, but then where does the fake drama and real drama start and end? I have nobody in my group, so that wouldn't work. So I was just like, it would just be Tana's.
No, you're winning though. I think even just 27 is me realizing I don't know, I don't think I'll ever have a very, very tiny circle because I do have a lot of people who have been with me for 10 years that I love and I know ride or die for me. But it is just interesting watching certain things dwindle. And this is not a subtweet to one specific thing. Jesus.
Eclipse all over TikTok.
Oh my God. I have to be really careful with my words these days, obviously. But just.
It's awful.
I know. Especially being me. It's I'm the least careful person with my words ever.
But what's crazy is you can be so careful and people can still twist them. You know what I mean?
I know that's true. And I'm trying to have peace with perception right now and understand that things I say are going to be misconstrued no matter what. But it also does just sometimes eat you alive, especially when I'm so honest about how I'm feeling and people just misconstrue it. But I don't know, whatever. What was I going to say? No, but I think that, just as I'm getting older, I could see things getting a little smaller and I have so much peace in that. I think for so long I wanted this big chaotic mess around me at all times. Yeah. And I'm learning now that if just certain things and people or whatever just don't fit life forever, that's okay. And again, this is not a subtweet to one specific situation.
But that is life. That is just life. People just are here for a minute or a lifetime or whatever. But your core group of friends have been around since you were literally in high school. All the friends you're talking about, this weekend, you said you had the girl that's your sister is having a birthday. Isabel, yeah. So I was just and Amari and all those. I feel like Ashley, all those people have been your core for so long.
It was very sweet. On my birthday, just thinking wow, we've spent 15 birthdays together like this or something
we
crazy.
Talked about that. You're 27.
Yeah.
So 15 birthdays together. That means you've known them since you were 12.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
crazy.
Ashley, maybe I was a little older, but Isabella and Amari, it's been so long and. I love them so much. They do everything to make me feel special on my birthday. And they all flew
to Hawaii. Paige was there because you have similar close birthdays.
Yeah, we have her birthday's the 23rd, mine's the 24th. So we do a little back-to-back situation.
I love Paige and her influencer era too.
I know.
I love it so much.
And she's so sweet because I think she actually hates Hawaii more than anything in the world.
What? How do you hate Hawaii? Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't want to actually speak for her, but I do think that Hawaii is very it is the opposite of chaos. And it's kind of Groundhog's Day. You kind of do the same thing every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
get up and enjoy beautiful
nature.
nature.
Go to the beach, watch everyone surf, cook your own food, type of thing. And I think if you don't love and live and laugh for the beach after 10 days of doing that every day, it's I have a sunburn and there's sand in my ass. I want to, I understand that some people aren't like me where I'm banging my skull in the sand.
Were you always a beach girly though?
Yeah, I've always been a water girly. I think it might be I don't know, I'm a triple Cancer. And like,
oh yeah, water.
Even like I've been researching like my best manifestation, and like literally it says to like, due to me being a triple Cancer, like just look at water and think like, I feel like Moses.
So interesting.
Like,
really? Like biblical Moses or my Moses?
You're Moses.
No. You just
Like,
part the ocean. You're like, this is it. I can control it.
I wish I could part it and just like walk home.
It's so cool. AI now does that. Like the biblical vlogs, it shows like Moses like parting the waters. I'm like, that's actually so sick that you could do that.
I keep seeing these AI influencers where I almost
Yes.
think they're like taking homage from you or me, and I'm like,
Oh, I
like,
see that
and
too.
they'll be blonde and they'll be like talking their, and they'll be on a
Yes.
podcast, and I'm like, oh my god, this is coming for me.
No, they definitely do because they've done mukbangers. They definitely take influencers and like just mimic it. Like people eating crab legs. I'm like, it looks so real. Like it's actually crazy. But
I know it's. Do you ever have them make you as a baby on your pod?
I've seen it. Someone did it. I've seen it. Because isn't AI also like taking up so much water? It's like so much water usage or something to make an AI.
I think so, yes, but let me actually not go down because I was
it's
about to say
bad.
like I think so does Instagram, so does everything, but then like I don't know.
I don't
so
know
like
if it
shut
takes
up.
as much as like the computers making AI. I don't know. That's what I
Yeah.
heard. I heard it's bad for that reason. I don't know.
I'm just gonna shut the up on that.
Wait,
'cause I
let's
don't
go
know.
back to your birthday. So was it like everything? No drama this year? Because you always have a drama on your birthday trip.
I know, honestly, it was very, very calm and peaceful
Yeah.
this year. Like almost too calm, almost too peaceful. There was like one funny thing that I'm not allowed to talk about. But I will say that
Wait, why? Who does it involve? What does it involve?
I'm like not allowed to talk about
Okay,
it. I got the gavel down today. It has
Okay.
nothing to do with me, honestly, and it has everything to do with like someone else. So I get why I'm not allowed to talk
Not
about
your
it.
story.
And I think that I learned a really valuable lesson with Ashley. Like I really regret ever talking about that birthday trip and that drama because I think it was just like,
They hold on to it forever.
yeah, and it was like spoken about omitting so many things. And I think that like people love to compare her situation to other situations and like just, I don't know, even just thinking to this day that there's a world where Ashley's getting hate and like I know the real situation and I know her heart
Yeah.
and I know like she would never do anything to hurt me purposefully. And like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, I regret so much that was talked about in that way because like if I see a hate comment about her, it literally like breaks my soul. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like I know how much she loves me. So it's like I should have been so much more careful with that.
I feel like that's like a good rule in general is like whether it's to the internet or to like family or friends, like the minute you say like one bad thing, even if you're like venting about like your boyfriend or whatever, they hold on to it forever. So like, yeah, like there was me most at the beginning of a relationship, I would just say all this happened and then people still hang on to that. Like, well, remember 5 years ago? I'm like, okay, we're married with like kids now. It's like we're obviously past that. But once you say something, it's out there. So I always say that, or I think that now that's like my lesson learned too. Is just like, there's so many things I wish I didn't say about people online. I'm like, oh, because it is just out there forever.
It really is.
And you can't take it back and it is on you. And then you feel guilty and you're just like,
Yeah. And like if I could go back, I would literally bullet point that situation and say so many other things. You know what I mean? Because it's like, and she just loves me more than life itself. She's the best ever. And like, even in that situation, she loved me more than life itself.
Yeah.
And like was very like sorry. And like I think there were other people and factors. But yeah, anyways, I mean, honestly, it was the most peaceful trip.
Thank you so much to KIKOFF for sponsoring today's episode. Credit is important, you guys. Just know that even if you're like, I never had a credit card or debt in my life, sometimes not having any credit also means bad credit. When you're looking to make life purchases, a big purchase in life, credit is everything. When have you needed credit, Tana?
Girl, when I was buying this house, honest to God, and I figured out everything, just learning about it, it is really scary, you know what I mean? And it is just something that matters so much. And I think for so long, I just wanted to like put it off and not care. And then it like hit me all at once like a bus and it was horrifying.
How was your credit? Were you able to build credit early on? Did you have credit?
I had a very niche situation where I bought someone a car and then they crashed it.
So you had to like build your credit back to get the
Yes,
house.
I'm actually still getting it off. Like it is a huge struggle and it does affect me, which is funny. But I mean, obviously I know I'm so lucky and blessed in this life to not have dealt with a lot of credit problems that people deal with every single day.
That's a pretty big
You
one.
know?
And stuff like that is something you don't think about. Mine was always like, I forgot to make a payment on a bill and it ruined my credit. But something like that where like could not even be your fault and something just ruins your credit and you realize how much you need your credit.
Yes, 100%.
And still working to get it off is no easy task, but
Yeah.
that's where KIKOFF comes in, okay? Gas prices are up, rent is up, groceries. It feels like everything costs more these days, except credit building with KIKOFF. At a time when money's tighter than ever, KIKOFF gives you an affordable way to build real credit without the stress of expensive credit card debt. No credit check, no interest, just $5 a month, and it can really help your score up fast.
That's actually really, 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 really crazy. Not to just me being so influenced, but like that's nuts.
Because like how long has it been since your little credit issue with this card that wasn't even yours?
Almost a year, and I'm still actively working on it.
And that's
literally
wild. Yeah, you're lucky you were able to buy the house because sometimes you have to like put it on pause. But KIKOFF is very easy. It's easy to get started. See a change in credit fast. And they have a new rent reporting feature. Build credit with the rent you're already paying, which is great because a lot of people are like, rent? What are you doing renting? You're just throwing away your money. Well, not with KIKOFF. They have a rent reporting feature that can build your
crazy
credit.
Where was that my whole life?
Actually, though, I know whenever I do this ad read for KIKOFF, I'm always like, wish I had this when I was 18. Wish I knew the value of credit at 18.
100%. And I think it's like, some people grow up in homes where that's like really instilled, and it's like,
I'm gonna instill it in my kids because I had no idea. I just got a credit card at 18 and just never paid it off, and it haunted me forever. KIKOFF delivers real results for real users.
Users with credit under 600 grew an average of 84 points in their first year with on-time payments. With transparent, affordable plans starting at just $5 a month, no hidden fees, and zero interest, KIKOFF helps you score big when it comes to credit. It's simple. You make on-time payments, credit bureaus see good behavior, and your credit can grow fast.
Fast is really great. This day and age, we love a credit growing fast. Start building credit immediately for only $1 on your first month. AutoPay helps you build credit while you sleep and never worry about missing payments. Set up those automatic pays, you guys. I'm telling you, there's been time when I have tons of money in my account and I just forget to pay the bills and boop, your credit goes down. Sign up in minutes from your phone, no credit check, and cancel at any time. With over 1 million users and hundreds of thousands of positive reviews, there's a reason why KIKOFF is the #1 credit builder app on the App Store.
Period. Start building credit with KIKOFF today, and you can get your first month for as little as $1. That's 80% off the normal price when you go to getkikoff.com/notloveline today. That's KIKOFF without the C. Get KIKOFF.com/notloveline.
Must sign up via getkikoff.com/notloveline to activate offer. Offer applies to new KIKOFF customers first month only, subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Average first year credit score impact of plus 84 points. Vantage score 3.0 between January 2023 and January 2024 for KIKOFF credit account users who started with a score below 600, who paid on time, and who had no delinquencies or collections added to their credit profile during the period. Late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary. We love you, KIKOFF.
Wow.
I do love when there's like, here, you can like speed this part up. So anyways, we love you, KIKOFF. Seriously, I think this is like the demographic for sure in your 20s. Start getting that credit up, and then you can
helping
get
the girlies
best deals.
out.
Because I'll tell you what, my credit was bad, and even buying a house, my interest rates were very high. So make sure you get that credit up while you can. We love you, KIKOFF. Thanks for sponsoring today's episode.
We love you.
Love that. Well, that's good. You got your redemption then. You got like a redemption for
It
your
was
birthday.
so nice. Like, it was just like, wow. Like,
Actual birthday, what did you do?
we got on a little boat and we just like all drove around and we snorkeled and like saw turtles, and like everyone was just so sweet and like incredible. Makoa's friends meshed so well with my friends, so it was like all of us together.
time?
No, we've been like kind of meshing, and like it just like it feels like this big family, and it was like it was so incredible. I mean, like, and I just like I don't know what it is, like I don't know if it's like astrologically or something, but like I swear I woke up like feeling like a different person, like turning 27. Like I just feel like all of the seeds that I'd been planting at 26, and like I just so definitively know what I want with my life.
It's amazing.
Like, it's so interesting.
And to feel that so young, because like you're still so young, like in your 20s, it's like that's great. Like you're gonna have like, oh my god, because I think 30s is an even better decade. Because like the fact that you're already like so ahead in your 20s, I feel like oh my god, your 30s are gonna be like insane.
It took a lot, and I think even 26 was so much learning, you know. And this was my first sober birthday as well.
Oh,
since I was
really?
like 12 or 13, like dead.
Oh, I feel like you've been sober for so long.
I know. I had a little lapse for my birthday.
Okay.
Last year, like I was sober all the way up until my birthday, and I was like, I'm just gonna drink on my birthday, and then I was like drunk for like 3 months, and I was like, wait, I can't just drink for my birthday.
I see. So you kind of like learned. You're like, I'm not one of those just casual drinkers. I gotta like just not do it.
And I went sober for the final time, and last year I was so afraid to have a sober birthday. I was like, I'm not gonna have fun. That's why I broke it.
Wow.
And then this year I was like, wow, like. It was just so cool to spend the whole day kind of reflecting on 26 and the last year of my life, and being so aware of the love around me and like all of the little things everyone does to like make me have a special day. Like, it was just cool.
I feel like that's like the secret, is when you're like present and you're just like, damn, I kind of have everything. And all that stuff you just said wasn't about like a gift or like drinking. You're like, oh, there's people here for me and everything that I do have. Like, I feel like when you're like thankful for the things around you, like life just gets better. Like, yeah, when you're just like, okay, it doesn't even matter. Everything else is fun. Like money, all that stuff is like fun. But it's like when you just start realize like, even if I didn't have all that, I still have this. And it's like a beautiful thing. So
I'm just so grateful for my life. Like, just like being like, wow, I built this and I made it out of the trenches, and like And I think I'm just like beginning in so many ways. I was telling you this off camera, but I saw this clip of you even where you were talking about like being patient and how much life ended up working out for you. And I like, when I watched it, I really needed to hear it. It's so funny that like you're my friend, but also I was like, yes, Trisha Paytas queen. Like it's so real. Like I'm so excited for the future right now.
I know and that's like the best thing too, is when you're just like in the present and you're just like, okay, everything that I've come from and like where I'm at now, not to say you don't want to still keep going to places, but it's just like when you're so like content in life, and you can just tell. You had that one TikTok, you were like, thought I had to Google what an SSRI was. I was like, what is that? You're like, thought I needed an SSRI, just needed this. And it was like this like the most beautiful sunset ever. I was like, I'm like, we need to get to Maui. Once the kids get swim lessons, we're going to Maui for sure. Did you know
I will go with you.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I would love it. I'll teach them to swim.
Did you end up going to that hotel? Maybe you've been there before, but the Adam Sandler one, the
Grand Wailea?
Yeah. Was that where you were last time?
The Four Seasons is where he shot Just Go With It, I think, right? And then the Grand
Wailea is where he did Just Go With It. Because I love Four Seasons. White Lotus was Four Seasons. Yeah. Grand Wailea, because when we went, there was under construction. I was like, this is not the Adam Sandler movie. It's more like kid friendly. Like they have like a lazy river for kids and stuff at the Grand Wailea. Did you go there this time or no?
I didn't go there this time, but I've been there a lot. I was actually just recently thinking that I would like totally get married there. That church.
It was great. It was
great.
Oh,
you got married at the Grand Wailea?
Yeah,
Oh, I knew that.
But we didn't go to the church.
I'm a copycat.
No, first of all, everyone gets married there. Like, that's like the spot to get married in Maui.
No, but like, oh, Trisha got married here. Now I'm gonna.
Also, like I said, you're with like a Hawaiian. Like, you know what I mean? That would make more sense.
I just love that church.
Like, the church, I didn't want to get married in that church because it was like raining, and they're like, you're gonna get married in the church. I'm like, no, but I want to get married because they have the outdoor thing that you can see like the ocean behind you, and like that's where I want to get married. But what if it rains? They make you go in the church. The church is beautiful, but I was like, we're in Hawaii. I want to show like
beach
and the Hawaiian wedding, like the guy that does it with a. What is it? Conch.
Yeah.
I love that. It was so cool. And then we had like the thing. I don't know. We're not obviously Hawaiian, but I felt just.
No, it's the most magical place on earth. And I feel so like spiritually tapped in there. It's crazy. Like I just.
Interesting.
Really like, even like I was sitting on the beach all day and I filmed this YouTube video where I like wrote the 27 things that I've learned by 27 and I just filmed it, but I was writing it still. So I was sitting on the beach, like writing it and just kind of manifesting also other things that I want to be practicing versus learning.
Yeah.
And then as I'm leaving the beach, I come across this big leaf where somebody else during the new moon wrote like a new moon ritual.
Yeah.
And it was like, no more alcohol, like think before you speak, like, like quit vape, like dial back, all these things that I too was thinking about. And I was like, how crazy that I came across this leaf that like someone else wrote as I was just writing this. Like, I just felt like the universe was like,
oh my God, it was like chills. Like that's crazy. Cause I saw it, I think, I don't know, your story or something. And I was just like, that's so weird. Like that's so weird.
And I just always have like stuff like that happen there where I feel so like connected to my life and myself.
Oh
and
my
like,
God. Yeah. The first thing you said when you came in, you looked so good. I was like, I honestly feel like you should just move there because you look so happy. You look so good. Like there is something just so different about you when you walked in. I was like, what happened? And it's not just like your hair and tan. It's just like, I don't know. And you even said, you're like, oh, I'm getting this out tomorrow. My hair's a mess. I was like, no, you're like
matted.
You look like, I literally look ethereal. I was just like, oh my God, you look so good. And I saw that too when you were gone. And I was like, damn, she like really like found.
Yeah, I'm so happy there. And I had a psychic say that like I would find a big chunk of my life in Hawaii and find love there and like all these things,
That's
you know,
crazy. Which
I believe in it. I do. I still love LA. I kind of want to be more back and forth. I've realized that.
Yeah.
But Hawaii definitely does just make me realize like, I don't know, the things that don't bring me peace and like, I don't know, the things that like stress me the out. And like, just because when your nervous system is so calm for so long there, and then I'm coming home and I'm like, it's just so black and white to me now. Like what brings me joy and brings me calm and like what doesn't, you know?
And I think you said that too. I think on one of your episodes of Canceled, when you talk about ending it, you guys were saying like how different you were when you started it, how you just like loved to be in the heat of it all and like, you know, be in the mix and just rile it up. And then you're like, now it's like just not important, you know, or you don't care as much about it, which is true. Like gossip is such a funny thing because it's like, it is like fun, but sometimes it can take like a toll, especially if you're like in a different era of life, you know, there's definitely eras where I'm like, couldn't care less about anything that happens. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to like focus on that. And it's like smart.
And I'm just so in my peace era that it's like, Jesus, like even we talked about it, you know, ending in the fall. And I thought that would make it better.
Yeah.
And I was like, finger so off the pulse, mind you. Okay. And like,
everyone's like, what?
And then the internet almost just kind of like reaffirmed to me why I have to like, you know, stop doing something that maybe is no longer serving me. Like even just seeing all the mean stuff and like, even just her, I hate like, I think every time that I sit down and I film another episode with her, I am then, regardless of if I want to or not, contributing still in giving these people more things to like hate and pick apart. And I'm just so in a non-hateful era of my life.
I think that's would be hard. Yeah, is like seeing the aftermath of it, where everyone's just like picking apart everything that you didn't say. It's like, well, they hate each other, they have this, and it's like. It's an interesting thing how people, but that is the internet. That's I always think that too. It's such a double-edged sword because it's like so annoying. People need to leave them alone, but then the day it's like I get it. I'm also like signed up for the same thing. It's like they read into everything.
100%.
And our podcast too, like Trisha like is condescending towards Moses, rolls her eyes, and it's like so frustrating. But at the same time, we're like, well, I don't know. They pick up what they want to pick up, you know. But
exactly, I just think that like it's good for the both of our mental health to stop whatever this is. Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing is it's like, yeah, it's no longer this thing that is like almost good for our mental health and we're having fun and we're whatever. It is depleting. I mean, I don't want to speak for her, but it's depleting me at least. I assume it is also depleting her. It's just, it's like, I'm just ready for something else. Even when I was filming that video talking about the 27 things I learned, I was like, it was just so wholesome and like philosophical. And like I was like reflecting on my life and I was like, wow, I can't wait to like do more things like this and just like.
It's a big thing. Reflecting and like taking the time. I think that's like what people don't do enough when they're young. Yeah. Did you put out the video? Not yet.
Not yet, but
probably when this will be out next week.
Yeah, when this comes out, I mean, maybe if I can get to click-clacking and editing fast enough.
You edit still your own stuff?
Some things. 50% me, 50% J-Rod. Thank God for that man. I couldn't live without him. If it's
J-Rod.
high quality, it's J-Rod. If it's toaster quality, it's me.
So you were on the beach by yourself filming this, or someone was filming?
I was in the house. I like wrote it all on the beach across all these days that McCall was surfing. Oh my gosh. And I was just like watching him surf and, you know, thinking about my life and how the I got here and how grateful I am. And
do you have anything, any on the list that you can think of that you like love?
Let me think. I think that we talk about this a lot, but this definitely is a great blanket statement for Not Loveline too. I was just really thinking about how much of my life I felt like love was something that I had to earn. You know what I mean? Or friendship was something that I had to earn. And I think I finally got to this point where I was like, wow, like you don't have to earn love and you don't have to convince people to love you. You don't have to convince people to be your friend and like all of those things. Like I think just growing up in a household where I felt like love was something that I had to earn and I would hold on to these little breadcrumbs, you know what I mean? Until the next time I would get it. I carried that into my life for so long and into my friendships as well. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, life is not about that. You will find people who love you for exactly who you are.
That's so interesting. And you like discovered that, you think, in this last year. You found that
No,
out.
I think looking back on my life, like even relationships and people I dated, and like I was doing that for so long. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just like almost looking in a room full of people and being like, okay, who isn't going to love me? I'm going to convince them to love me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you're like, that's like not needed. Because you always were really good with friendships. You always like we talked about all your like lifelong friendships since you were like a kid. Like you've been good with that.
Blessed.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some things where it's just like,
yeah, you feel
I don't know.
To like,
and like not everyone's going to like you and that's okay. I think that was a big lesson for me too. Like when I was thinking about, remember that trend where like people were saying that you'd sit down with your younger self for coffee? Yeah. Like my biggest takeaway from that is that if right now I sat down with my younger self for coffee, she would be trying so hard to make me like her. Aww. You know, and it's like, oh, not everyone's gonna like you.
What would you tell your younger self besides like not everyone's gonna like you? What would you say?
Give yourself grace. Yeah. Obviously, just that was another one where it's just like your 20s is about falling and getting up, and your mistakes are arguably more important than your wins in your 20s, like the things that you learn from them. So it's like,
that's so true. That part's so true. Yeah.
The time that you spend beating yourself up and ruminating is quite literally a waste of life. Yeah. And I did that for so long. And it's like,
and that's how you like learn. I feel like growth really comes from like messing up. You know what I mean? Like people who like pretty much are perfect or just know what, you know, it's like you don't grow as much because it's like, or you don't see it as much. Maybe some people don't even need it.
Or maybe some people come out of the womb with their right, but I didn't.
Some people do. I know. Yeah. Some people really do. I'm like, wow, you really had it together your whole life. It's really amazing.
Imagine. But like, I'm happy. I wouldn't change anything. I feel like I'm at this place where like, I literally like imagine a visual line of me like holding hands with all the versions of myself, you know? And it's like, I'm so thankful for her and her and her and her for like getting me here.
Oh my God, it's very Taylor Swift when she's with all her eras.
Do you know that Krakoa didn't know it was called the Eras Tour until like really recently. Like he thought it was Eris.
Taylor Swift?
Yes, like he thought it was the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. I was like,
that's kind of cute.
it's sweet, but I just aspire to be that chronically offline.
Oh, I know.
Like, what do you mean you thought it was it wasn't until a fan like made me an Eras shirt and he was like, no way, it's Eras. I was like,
is he just like not on TikTok scrolling or anything?
he like is, but it's like very much like sports or like I'll turn over and he's like watching a video of like a whale. You know what I mean? Or like
I know. I do want to do a Hawaii trip with you because that's also Moses. He loves to watch a whale on his camera.
Oh, that's
like
so
video.
cute.
He loves a whale.
Trisha, you were like I was really thinking in my head like, oh my God, I wish Trisha was here so bad. And I know that you have babies and like, you know what I mean? I also know that you subjecting yourself to like the whole shebang that comes with me is a lot, but we have to go to Hawaii together.
No, that's like our favorite place in the whole world.
Yes.
We've been to Hawaii 3 times together, me and Moses, and
we could stay.
Especially Maui too. We love Maui.
We could stay at the Grand Wailea and we could like do an Adam Sandler like little.
So
did you see he announced his tour?
Are you going?
We have to go. Vegas. November 1st, Vegas. What?
Oh,
we're going.
Love.
We're going.
Vegas is like my favorite place too. I'm manifesting like a residency there because I love Vegas so much.
You would kill
I love it, but I love Adam Sandler. Yes, he's doing like stadiums or arenas.
I assume. I don't know. In my head, it's like
I don't
that's
know
all
which
I
one's
could do.
bigger. I get it mixed up.
I want front row, like A, like
Does
row
he do?
A.
This is so cheesy. Well, not really. Does he do like meet and greet?
Trisha, it is not cheesy at all. You should have
do love a meet
seen
and
me.
greet.
You should have seen me to Meg. I was like, find out if there's a meet and greet. I would do anything.
I feel like he does. I feel like he would see pictures.
He doesn't. He does not. If Adam Sandler did meet and greets, I would be so happy because I could just like speedway my way and like get it over with.
Meet and greets are my happiest thing
Ever.
in life. Even at 37, I will never get over a meet and greet. It's
At
so
all.
much fun. So when
imagine we could just pay to hug Adam Sandler.
I would pay more than even probably Britney. I think I paid $2,000 to meet Britney. I would pay $2,000.
I would give like a phalange. Like I'm not. I wouldn't do
Stick
like
your
my
finger.
pointer finger, like my big toe, but like anything
a little
else.
toe or something.
Yeah, thumbs and pointer fingers. I would keep, but like anything else, I would do anything.
God.
And I can't
gotta
decide
figure it out.
if I want to dress like business casual and like really show him.
You're like, I'm professional.
Yeah, like show him like I have my together, or if I want to dress like him and he's like, wow, what an homage. Like
I do love a cosplay, like when people cosplay as like me or something. I do love that. Cosplaying as Adam Sandler is kind of wild because he's like so grungy, and I think only he could like pull it off.
But imagine us
cutesy.
in like snapbacks. How funny. Or not snapbacks, fitteds.
What's fitteds?
That's what Adam Sandler wears. He wears fitted caps. Like there's no snappy.
Oh, I never knew the difference. Okay, I love that so much. But I do love a cosplay. I feel like I'd want to like.
Basketball shorts.
Oh, you want to cosplay him? I thought like from like a character from his movie, like
Oh, that's fun. If we were
Bobby
like
Boucher or something.
if we were like
Cliche.
Zohan. Why was I gonna say Zofran? Like
Wait, what is Zofran again?
anti-nausea. You dissolve it under your tongue.
Marriott for sure. I love an anti-nausea. I never had a Zofran.
It's insane.
Really, I need to get
It's
that.
insane. It's like
I would love to see Adam Sandler though. Yes, absolutely.
I have to.
Happy Gilmore's coming out, I guess, in 2 weeks.
I just rewatched Happy Gilmore to get like prepared. We need to see that.
There are
in a second.
influencers in that. Why do I feel like there's influencers in this movie?
Oh my god! If I see, I'm gonna.
I think
slit.
there is. I think he has a couple influencers. There's definitely like Travis Kelce, Bad Bunny, but I swear there's like a couple influencers too. Which
Why
I'm
could
like,
I see like Ricky Thompson slaying that?
You'd be good.
Like yeah, like I'm trying to.
Who's like another influencer that's in everything?
King Batch. Why King Batch?
Wait,
is in
is
everything.
he? What's he in? I've never seen him.
I can't name one thing, but I'm always just like watching a movie and I'm like King Batch.
Really?
Period King.
Oh,
Literally.
I haven't seen him in so long. That's so crazy.
He kind of transitioned into like acting. I think.
Remember this guy named Jimmy, like Thompson? Not Jimmy Thompson.
Oh my god, I know who you're talking about.
He was like in everything. He was in like 21 Jump Street. Then he was in Modern Family. He was like a YouTuber. Tetro,
and-
Jimmy Tetro.
Yes.
And he's like in everything now too. I always see him and I'm like, oh. Why do I want to say he was an Adam Sandler movie? I can't remember. But
Oh my god, I would just do anything. I literally debated like going to New Jersey while he was filming it, and I was like, he's gonna get a restraining order on me, and I
can
don't
you go
want that.
watch?
People are saying like, I just keep getting comments. Like it's my whole TikTok tagged in comments that are like, I live in New Jersey and like I saw Adam Sandler here today. Like he's been everywhere.
He's your number one to meet.
Yeah, just
Really?
beyond.
Thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's episode of Not Loveline.
We are so excited to see Adam Sandler live in concert.
We should ask SeatGeek if we could like meet him. How can
SeatGeek,
they-
help us, please.
Yeah, well, we'll get the best tickets we know with SeatGeek because they
We really
have
will.
a system that you can either pick best seats or best like what is it? When you
Green means good, red means bad.
Yeah.
Look at those dots, baby.
And we do love that feature.
Yes.
Okay, we love that. But they also tell you like the best bang for your buck. So like, what's the best value? You know, which is actually really good. I would just go for the front. Whatever. I'm gonna be in a pit. You know, with Adam Sandler. That's what I want to do. I wonder if he has a pit.
What? What'd you say?
Does he have a pit?
If he has a pit, I'm finna be in it.
We're just like the first.
I'm telling you that much. I want to touch his toes. And SeatGeek will. I use SeatGeek actually for like all of my concert purchases. They are the best.
No, actually, and it's actually so easy to use, especially when you have the code Not Loveline 10 for 10% off. If you just put the code into the app, it just automatically applies it, so you don't have to like think about it, take out the guesswork. Because back in the day, it was like SeatGeek new customers, but now every SeatGeek purchase you make, you can use Not Loveline 10 for 10% off, and I love it too. I think it's great. I mean, look at the people who got to see Katy Perry, Beyonce, you know, all those
Coldplay. You know, I love a Coldplay. Lady Gaga.
Addison Rae, she sold out, but guess what?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some SeatGeek tickets available.
Yes, Tate McRae.
Yeah, so we're excited to see all of it.
The Weeknd. Hosier, Gracie Abrams. There's so many people live right now. It's concert season.
With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app, and there are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. So there's something for everyone. Makoa could go see his favorite sports team.
Yes.
He loves sports. I don't know.
SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good. Red means bad.
Okay, and their ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And let me tell you from firsthand experience, SeatGeek has amazing customer service. We've gone to shows the night of, and there's an issue with the tickets. They get you figured out fast and pronto, no matter what it takes. So we came through for you guys. You can use code NOTLOVELINE10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek.
That's 10% off with promo code NOTLOVELINE10. We love you, SeatGeek. Please take us to Adam Sandler.
Oh, we're there. November 1st in Vegas. Love you guys.
We love you.
Wait, when did this start? Like, I knew you liked Adam Sandler, but I didn't know you were like obsessed like this.
I know, and like Jesus Christ, digital footprint, Tana.
Is it new or
No,
is
it's
it
like-
always been around?
I feel like 3-4 years I've been obsessed with Adam Sandler. I don't know what, I've always liked him.
Yeah.
And then I think I just have something, you know, like it's Peppa Pig or it's Adam Sandler. Right now it's Shabuzi. Like I can't.
Oh, you're still on the Shabuzi kick. I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
But like I only know one song, so it's like I have to have something wrong with me.
I love that. That's very me coded too, where I just like know one thing they've done and I'm like obsessed. That's me with Justin Bieber, but I only know and
Love
if you
Yourself.
like the way. Just like my only song I know, but I love that song and it makes me obsessed with Justin Bieber. I was like,
so
I feel it so much. But I mean, that's logical. Yeah. I fear I'm on like a Walton Goggins, Danny McBride obsession right now.
Walton Goggins.
I'm feeling like Jeff Wittick because I was talking about on Just Trish and I was like, wait, why do I have heard these names before? And I was just like, I think Jeff talked about how much he loved Danny McBride and Walton Goggins. They do this like these shows together and I'm like obsessed. Like Righteous Gemstones. They did another one called Vice Principals. It's so good. Kind of
Really?
brillish, but yeah, those are my obsessions right now. But I go in phases too. I sound like White Lotus. I'm like, I'm obsessed with this person, you know?
Love Island is consuming me. Have you started?
I know. I don't know if that's for me right now. I'm feeling very ugly and fat. I don't think I need to see some hot girls in bikinis.
Trisha, you are so, well, I don't want to like compare women. I was going to say you're literally so hot.
I was like, put me next to a Love Island girl right now.
no, I would
really.
pick you, but then I'm like mean for saying that about them. So
Right. You can't win. No, they're all first, I know nothing about it. I just see it on my timeline. It always looks very sexual. And
it's funny because I was getting so many comments saying certain girls on Love Island this season like need Not Loveline.
Really?
Like they should call in.
I know Huda. That's the only one I'm like familiar with.
Yeah, Huda.
We love her or no?
She had the crash out of a century. I think that I wouldn't say during that I loved her. I definitely. But I hate adding to a hate train. I think that my takeaway was get her off the show, like, and get her therapy.
That's what I heard. Yeah, people were like, this
it
is
is
not
psychological warfare, that show.
And I even saw like Love Island tweeted like, be nice. I was like, maybe don't air all this stuff if it's like so crazy that people are hating these people. Why? What is it about it that you love? Because I don't know anything about it. Never seen like one episode.
It's just so psychologically interesting because they put all these people in this house in Fiji. They take away their phones. They have no clocks in the villa. Okay, these people don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
They don't know what time it is. They're losing their mind.
Yeah.
The sun, like it's hot. They're making them all make out with each other, almost on some like polyamory shit. And then like people get jealous and people like act crazy or people want to be like booed up and married on day one. And like,
but you're competing for a prize. Are you trying to win money?
Yes, well, I've never really understood that. It's like, what, the couple who likes each other the most? I think the money's kind of irrelevant to like what
Because I heard everyone is saying now people just get on there for the money and not love. Like people are just trying to win money.
And the fame. I think that after people saw, I think there's only a few people this season who are on it with the right intentions, in my opinion.
That sucks then, yeah.
But then there's also these people, because they also don't have their phones. So I think that's what makes it so interesting, is they're so unaware of the public perception. So they're doubling down on these behaviors, you know what I mean? Which sucks.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like people are just crazy. Like there are people that are made for reality television on there, you know?
Like what is Huda's crash out? What did she have a crash out?
She is a mommy.
Oh, okay. I know that sound. I heard the sound on TikTok.
She is a mommy. She comes in. She's very interesting about her positioning of that kind of. She ends up meeting this guy, Jeremiah. I think that if she could have had a ring from K Jewelers, she would have gotten down on one knee and proposed to this man day 2. Like she locked him in so hard. And then that's like, but then he was kind of complying with it. He was down. But then all of the other islanders were like, you're not doing, the experiment is supposed to be testing your connection and getting with other people. I started to kind of lose out on her when she was kind of calling other women derogatory things and making it more about the girl than the guy. Young? Yeah,
they're all in their 20s.
Yeah, she can't be.
Love is Blind is like 30s, but Love Island sounds younger. Like they're all 20s something,
and they're all just like certifiably insane in so many ways. And like
20. Oh,
she's 24.
So young.
Oh wow, that makes me want to give her so much more grace than I originally was.
No frontal lobe. All these young girls on the show and like alcohol and the fame of it all, and then. Yeah, I have a strong belief. I feel like if you're a parent, like you shouldn't be on these shows, not because of anything, like you don't deserve love. I feel like it's just in nature, these shows are exploitative and you don't really get a say or control over it. And it's just like sucks because then people have a bad perception of her, which we like in real life, she could be totally just like sane and stable. I agree. I do think that is kind of my biggest takeaway is like casting directors and the producers of this. They definitely know how to make great television, but like that doesn't always go hand in hand with morality. And it's insane. They cast this girl, Vanna, who like really filled her face like really crazy, like a lot of filler, and she's 21 and she's been getting it since she was like 14 or 15. People did the deep dive, so then that's bad parenting and that's bad injectors and horrible people. And I mean, listen, I am like I've been there, right? Like I've filled the on my face because I didn't love myself, like in so many ways, obviously, and like I still struggle with that, so I'm not talking down, but in my opinion, I was like, why would you cast this girl? Like you're evil to subject her to the hate of so many people, like because people are like commenting on her face and stuff.
Like oh my god, brutal. And like all these brands and companies were commenting on her face too. Like I think Facetune had like a little mini scandal because they like Facetuned her back to normal and posted that on their grid, which was like
that's why these shows, I know, I don't know if I can get behind them. First of all, like it's definitely not my demographic for sure to watch that, but also it's just like that would make me so sad. Like it's just
it did. And she ended up going home and I was like happy because I was like, oh my god, no one deserves this.
She took herself home?
No, but like I just for the greater good. They vote people out if couples don't last.
I see.
America can also vote for people to like do things and be a couple, and it's a mess. Like it really, I get why there was a point where I was like, this is a chore. Like I'm in beautiful Hawaii and every day I have to watch it. It comes out every day.
Oh yeah, I can't keep up with that either. That's way too much. It's Ariana Madix that hosts it.
Yeah, she's so good though.
She looks great. I always see like pictures of her. I'm like, she looks amazing. Yeah.
And I forgot that was her in that scandal with Tom Sandoval where he said that she had her shirt on. Like I hope he is eating those words.
That she hopes that what? What was the scandal?
Remember, like I guess am I wrong?
He cheated on her.
No? Like Tom Sandoval dated Ariana Madix and then they came on one of those recaps with Andy Cohen and they slept together and he was hating on her for having her shirt on while they slept together, right? And then she released like merch, I think, that said that or whatever. And it's like, it's Ariana, she's so hot.
Wait, why was he upset?
He was saying like, oh, it was so hot, you had your shirt on, like being condescending.
Ew, and now he's getting a redemption arc. I don't know anything about him, but like
I'm not here for it.
I'm here for a redemption arc, but like did he ever like apologize? Was he ever like, oh yeah, I was asshole?
I actually don't know. Yeah, me saying I'm not here for it. I don't know anything.
I know what you mean. No, I'm definitely team Ariana. I don't even know her, but I'm like, that's what an asshole. I hate him for it. But
she's everything. Like even when the guys are being assholes in Love Island, she'll stand there in her like retro gown and like
I love it.
condemn them. Like I'm obsessed
That's
with
like your perfect job, I feel, is like
would love
hosting
to
a show
host
like
a
that.
dating
That's
show.
like so good for you, I feel.
Oh my, I feel like we would slay that, you and I.
I feel like you are so good at that because you're still like young enough to be with like the kids.
Here you go.
If I'm on Love Island at like 40,
you
just
would be
being like,
so iconic the way Megan Thee Stallion came in. Like I could see you doing that, being like, yeah.
I'll hype you up. I'll just come in for you. I'll be the Meg Thee Stallion here.
She slayed that. Oh my
Would
god.
she come in just for one episode?
Yes, and she like told everyone to be nice to each other and like made them twerk.
Oh, I love that. I
Which
love
was
that.
nice.
That would be everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. What else is happening? I want to talk about you. I want to talk about Megan the doll.
She's getting a lot of publicity at Megan the Doll. She's everywhere. Yeah.
When
I love that's the first thing somebody came in. I'm like, I want to know about Megan the Doll. I'm like, I don't know if anyone else really cares
Like,
to
did
know
she
about
talk when you weren't interviewing her?
No, she did not
off?
talk. Yes, it was
Okay.
Ellen. It was do not talk to her in between shots. No eye contact. No.
Was it scary a little?
Yes, I was scared because I like don't love horror movies, so I definitely was scared. I definitely like didn't want to do it at first, and then
I screamed at my phone. Like, I don't know why. It's just so camp and iconic to me.
she was iconic. Honestly, like after talking to her, I guess people were saying that she was really nice to me.
She
when
was
usually
really
she's
nice
like
to you.
a little bit of a
Even how
sassy person to other people.
She like liked your song and like she was like, yeah, like that was so.
Like, yeah, I was like, okay, iconic too. Just like going so deep in the discography, I like loved her, and everyone it was interviewing her. Like all these people, like journalists, were interviewing her and everything. So I was excited. I'm in my what are those called? Junket eras. I might do another junket. Those were fun because you only get like 7 minutes, so it's like not a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
it's very Chicken Shop Day. Did you know Chicken Shop Day is only like 8 minutes long? Do you know Chicken Shop?
Yes, of course.
Why did I think it was like a big podcast, but it's like literally there for like it's a 7-minute episode each time. I was like,
just watched Addison Rae on it and she slayed.
I love that she's everywhere now. She's playing Wembley Stadium, I think, next week.
And she's opening for Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
And
Isn't that crazy?
She's doing this whole tour with no makeup. Like she's so for the girls and the gays.
I will
like,
see her on tour for sure. I
we
think
have
it's sold
to.
out actually, so maybe I won't.
We'll find a way.
It sold out so quick. She's like playing like 2,000 caps, but like there's 100,000 people in line for her New York show. Yeah, it was crazy. And I was like, book her Madison Square Garden.
Now.
Like, what do you mean she's playing 2,000
she's
caps?
so hot. Like,
yeah, she's
I think
gorge.
that's cool though that she's like easing into it because people are so mean to imagine she went straight to Madison like Square and then everyone was like,
Though.
yeah, that's true.
If your first
Who
tour out,
cares?
you're at Madison Square Garden.
Yes, like she's that.
No,
I'm obsessed.
I love her. She's very sweet too. I had apologized to her a couple years ago for being mean, and she was so sweet. She's
She
like,
is
I love
such a
you. It's
sweetie.
fine. Like, she was like really, really sweet. These young girls are just like really nice, and I'm like, God, I really should have been nicer. That's my regret. In my 20s is I should have been nicer.
It happens though. Same. I look back at so many
so
things
mean.
and it's like, oh my God, Tana just put a muzzle on
Do you
it.
think you were like hateful in your 20s, or just more sassy? Like you're just like that was your brand, just being outspoken.
I think that even if what I was saying wasn't directly hateful, I wish that I would have been more aware of the power of my platform. I think I loved coming on and just like exposing someone and going in and like willy-nillying, like even just on canceled and like whatever.
Yeah.
And looking back, there's a lot of things where it's like, even if you feel this way and even if it is completely valid, you should be more aware of what your platform can do to someone, and maybe they don't deserve that. because
What
they're
about
just-
like not on YouTube? Like, were you behind the scenes? Like, were you ever catty to like just not behind the scenes, but even just like real life? Like, are you catty? Like, I would consider myself. I was very hateful. Even not online. I would actually say maybe I was a little more hateful not online than and you know what I mean?
so funny because I can't imagine you being that way.
I was like really insecure, but also really jealous of like everybody. Like I was so jealous of everybody. So I think I was like really
The like recognition of that is so like, I think some people will go their whole lives without saying that.
Yeah.
When like sometimes you need to accept that and have that ego death, and like that's such a like profound message to put out there.
Yeah, I kind of say it more for people who do get hate, that it's like if someone's like hating on you, even in real life, like that person, because it's like so annoying for people like, oh, they're just jealous of you. But like, that's usually it. Because yes, I was insecure, but I think I hated and made fun of other people because I was jealous. Because like, you don't do it over someone that's like a life you don't want. You know what I mean? You usually just like look at someone else. So I usually say that just to tell people, because I was that person. I was like, oh, I know the hate. I know what it is. And it's just, yeah, they're.
But that's so profound to say. Like that really is.
But you think maybe more yours was just like, story time, the drama of it all. It wasn't like behind, like in real life, you're like just
No, because I
crazy
think
chaos.
like I was saying, I really wanted people to like me. Like even
Right.
I look back at like even like, but I can think of like some influencers who were like so rude to me on the set of that back in the day when I was young, and like I would be so nice back because I wanted them to like me. And like looking back, like now, if anything, I think I would be more of a quote unquote. I don't think I stood up for myself enough, honestly.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, we that is interesting. You always have been super nice. That's like one thing I remember about you. I can think of like 3 times we met before like actually becoming like this. Maybe we met like 3 or 4 times, but I remember each time so specifically and you being so nice. Like maybe it was like after the streamies or something and you were like in the bathroom and we like crossed paths and you were like so nice. And then obviously at David's house you were like always so nice. And
Even
I just
like
remember
those eras, it's like, oh
Yeah.
my God, Tana, just like
you were so nice for being like a 19-year-old and just like going through so much. I just remember you were like so nice and I always felt so bad for like secretly hating you because like I was jealous because like you were like Shane's new best friend and now you're David's new friend. And
it's so, but it's so wild because even looking back at those like quote unquote friendships, it's like I would let people talk to me crazy. Like I think I have just changed so much as a person, you know?
I think that's very normal for girls, especially like guys. I don't think there's like anything wrong with it. I think in like in early 20s, there's some girls that just, I love the whole decentering men now because that's like one message I would love to give like my daughters because I would like save so much energy and time
That's
if I
true, too.
didn't center men. But I think also too when you're like in a relationship, it's like, well, obviously like you marry someone and then you're just like, oh, I like don't need any man's attention, you know? So
that is true. That is true. Like now it's so easy for me to say decenter men because I like have a man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, it's hard out there when you're single to like actively go through life and not center. You know, it is hard.
Oh my God, we were just our Patreon on Just Trish. We were we just watched the first Escape the Night season 3, the first episode. We're going through all the first episodes of Escape the Night because I never sat down and watched one. That show is like diabolical. That show is actually first of all, the production is great. Like we do love a budget. Like they have budget for sure. But I could never have done it. I could never have kept a straight face. I don't know how you guys were all actors on that show. There's just no way I could have literally done it and like pretended.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that I probably was difficult in that sense because I would like crack up laughing and like and they didn't want that, you know, like that was getting cut.
So they were like, you have to be serious.
Think, in my opinion, I don't know.
I need to. So we did the season 3 because that was like Oscar's favorite. So we watched the first episode of that. I'm like, now we need
Who's
to go
on
back. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, we have Matt Pat. We just watched it. Who else? Tila. I think Tila Dunn might have been on it. Who? Oh my God, Manny, of course. Manny and Nikita.
Sophia Nygaard.
Sophia.
Rosanna.
Oh, Rosanna. Oh, geez. Oh, I know all these people. I don't know why I was forgetting. Oh, she didn't get much screen time, Colleen, on that show. I really don't even remember her on there. No shade.
It is so
JC,
funny. Like,
Kaylin. He didn't get any screen time.
that is just so funny. It's so funny, like the eras of just like this, even that, just like turning 27, just reflecting on all of the eras of my life.
How old
like,
were you when you did Escape the Night?
The first one I was 18, and then the next one I was like, maybe I was like 19. I don't know. I was young.
I can't wait to see you on it because everyone on our Patreon was just like, you have to watch Tana's. It's season 2, right? The first season.
Yeah, I'm interested now to see like how I'll be.
You wore the pink cowgirl outfit.
I was.
Or no?
I was talking about like this most recent one I just said. I'm interested to
You think
see
it's
how
coming
that's
out.
gonna-
It is.
I don't know.
Why has it been so? I'm like, if I was Joey, I would have gotten on that so quick with all the like controversy
Hubbub.
around it. Yeah. Like, where is it? We need to see that now.
Oh my God, I need to add Escape the Night to my list, like Pete Davidson, Escape the Night, like things I need to just never spread. Like you've done enough.
I want to see, because honestly, the production was good. I will say this, like, and this is like no shade at all. Like, I thought the production was so good, and it's high budget, right? It's YouTube, so they obviously have like a big crew involved. But even in season 3, episode 1, that's the only one I've seen. Like the scare actors, they do grab people, and I was like, I would be very jarred and like offended and scared if someone grabbed me. Like, I get it's like part of the thing, but because it's not fully scripted, so you don't know exactly what's happening, they're like kind of
Yeah,
forceful.
you're like genuinely scared. But I will say though, on the other ones, like they were so budge. Like I'd be sitting in my like YouTube trailer with like Wi-Fi and a couch and like they were so, you know what I mean, that even like the actors and stuff, like, you know, they were from like you know what I mean, like there was a sense of more peace with like the budgeness.
Well, that's what I was getting at is like, okay, this is a big production. So obviously they're going to have like, it's more professional, whatever. Think about it now. You take away the budget and it's like, obviously you're just going to get like, it's just, you're just cutting down on all expenses, meaning like supervisors, production crew, the acting. Yes. And even if you have the budget actors, at the end of the day, you really don't know. You know, it is scary. And it's like, it's not, because it's reality TV and it's not like a movie. It's like, it is. Anyway, so I could see why you would have been scared not to bring the whole thing up again. But I was just like, I would have been scared in this budget, much less a low budget one. I'd be like, hell no.
No, I stand on everything I said. I really do. My phone was on SOS. I was underground. And there wasn't like, people I could like call to other than Joey, who I had to like go find. Yeah, I stand on it.
Oh my, it's crazy. If someone had been like, Moses can't come, I'd be like, oh, hell no. Like, I'm not going anywhere with anything.
Yeah.
You just don't know. And especially, I'm such a scaredy cat because when I was watching Escape the Night, the one we were watching, I was like, I don't think I could actually do this. I think I'd like actually have a heart attack because I'm like so scared and I hate jump scares. I hate all that stuff. And I get that they're actors, but that was scary. I was like, and it was at nighttime. I'm
just bad at that. Like if let's say something like that really happened to me, I'd be like, okay, me first, take me out. I'm not looking for a clue. Yeah. This is it. Life's over.
That part too. Everyone's doing like escape rooms in these. And I was like, I can't do any of this. How do they know? Like, oh, it's there behind the clown. I was like, that's so weird.
I remember one time we were shooting Escape the Night and everyone's looking for a clue and I find a blue Post-it note and I'm like, I found the clue. I come back to everyone. I'm like, I found this clue. And everyone's like, you are a moron.
Wait, why? Was it nothing?
Because that was just like a part of the set production. I was like, kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Kill me off. I did my best. Like,
and you guys vote for each other? Because we haven't made it past the first episode. Are they voting who gets killed off?
I don't remember.
You don't remember any of the seasons, how you
I don't remember. I remember one year Andrea Russett killed me.
Oh, duh. Right. I'd be the first.
But I also think that Joey, like, it's production. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily know if it was like free will or like a free choice. Like, I remember one year I had like a heart out, so I had to die.
Oh, love that. I think that was Shane in season 1. I think he had to be out the first episode.
He ate with that one little thing.
He's like, I'm going to be there for one episode and that's it. And it was great. I liked it. It was cute. It was camp. It's so funny that I can never have kept a straight face. I'm like, God, these people are really into it. They'll be like, oh my God, where's the town? And I was like, wait, this is crazy.
Yeah, I was like, I was transported definitely into another world, like doing all that, but I wouldn't change it. I really wouldn't. Even like,
it's cute.
It was I think it either was my first or one of my first like ever billboards on Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
Like, and I just like, there's so many cool things came of that I'm like so grateful. I think I learned a lot about, because that was also one of the first big projects I did with like a bunch of big influencers.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like being thrown into the water and being told to swim and learning how this world in LA, especially at that time, could be. Like, it's not as nice as it seemed.
You're 18 and you're on. Yeah, that's like, that is wild. I mean,
and you're the
like
underdog. Like, all these people have been doing it for so long.
That's so funny you think you were, because I really thought you were like the breakout so quickly. As soon as you came to LA, like everyone was talking about you. Like, you're with so every influencer. Like, I guess that's where like my jealousy came in, because I was just like, damn, I've been doing this for like, I don't know, a few years at that point, and I was just like, damn, how did she just come in and everybody wants to collab with her?
It's so funny, because it's like I never felt that way. You know what I mean?
Well, you were definitely, I still think you are, but I think you were definitely back then, like everybody wanted.
It also was just like a different generation though. Like, all of these people were like esteemed in this industry and brand safe. And I think that even just that, like, other influencers were able to kind of like make jokes or look down on me because I was like this wild child, and the new generation, like, their fans didn't like me. You know what I mean? Like, like I had this new, you know what I mean? Just like different.
You're like the original, like, Tara Yummy. You're kind of like Tara Yummy when she, you know what I mean? I love her too. Love her so much. But she gets like weird hate for kind of like no reason. She's also very popular with like, you know,
she literally wouldn't hurt a fly. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's interesting. So I kind of get the same vibes. I do love her.
Yeah. And that's why I just feel for all these, like, even like the bops. Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, just like Camilla, I'm always like, don't let the hate get to you. Don't let.
I would not let the, she's making, what she said, she's making like $3 million a month. I was like, hate where? I would never care. If I was making $3 million a month, would not care about anything, really. I know, I think I saw a clip of you talking about how she wants to do like brand deals and OF. And I was like, I think if you're making $3 million a month, I don't think you need the brand deals.
I know. I think she wants to change the mold. You know what I mean? Like, show like I can do this and this, and I'm multifaceted. And like my hat goes, my hat goes off to her. Like,
the world has been trying, and there's one thing I know is the world, but maybe it'll change, and hopefully does not like an OF girl, because that's me. I just did it for like 6 months, and it's just like literally, it's different now. I think also like I'm just like older and whatever, but it does hang on to you for so long.
You're interviewing Megan the Doll, having Lizzo on. You're in your brand safe era. You are an inspiration to a girl like me. I just tried to get someone on my podcast and like their PR agency said that they weren't brand safe enough that we weren't brand safe enough. And I was like, oh my God, I've worked so long. I have to jump off a cliff.
I think it takes time. And I also, like I said, I really do think age plays into it. When you're like old, it's kind of like such a thing of the past, right? But
you love talking about yourself like you're 85.
I am an influencer world. I think about that, like what influencer, like female, is like still like doing it like almost 40. Like I'm 3 years away from 40. Isn't that like insane? I started when I was 18.
You're just a generational icon.
I don't know. Thank you, but also like, I don't know. I just tell people like, wait till you're 40. People will
and like your discography, like you have just provided so much for the people that is forever iconic.
I mean,
not even just the music. I literally mean like the discography of your career, all of the things that you've done and said and cosplayed as, and just oh my God.
I mean, I appreciate it, but it's definitely not like, I'm not Scarlett Johansson over here. With
yes, you are.
Lots of translation behind me and all these things. It's just
Trisha and Tana gassing each other up, sucking the fart out of each other's.
We haven't seen each other in so long, so that's why I was just like excited to like catch up.
So excited,
see everything, and
I just love this show. I love it's great. Oh
my gosh,
I just have so much fun over here.
Well, we always have to catch up.
A call.
I feel like is anyone watching to this end that they're gonna hear the call? I feel like next episode.
Is anybody still with us?
I feel like
hey, is anybody still with?
I think the girlies check the descriptions because Jimmy puts like call 1, call 2, call. He'll like.
Oh
wow, Jimmy, we love you. That's so.
Pretty organized.
Jimmy is.
We honestly want to know. Can I call to action to the audience? Like, how do you guys?
I love a call to action.
Right.
CTA.
How do you guys feel about our because we really genuinely were so passionate about our yap.
Mm-hmm.
Like
just yap,
just Trish, like because we miss each other and we haven't, and maybe like the yap will dial back once you pop out this baby and I pop out this Australia and we get back to seeing each other more often,
Yeah, when we see each other like every other week, which is like the ideal filming is like, a couple times every other week, then it's like not as bad. But we really haven't seen each other so long. I feel like there's still so much that happens. I have like so many questions because I was like,
same.
I
need to hear about Lizzo.
I don't even think I've seen you since you've been back from Europe.
No, you have.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Before Pride.
So much is happening though in our lives right now, and I think that the latter half of this year we'll be able to film more, and there'll be less like full yap episodes, but like just yap versus calls. I know we're always having that discussion, but let us know if you prefer a little yap and then calls, or yap call, yap call.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the calls bring us to yap sometimes.
Yeah, we can't help it. We're just girls who yap, you guys. Like, you know what I mean? We see each other and we just...
That's such a good name for a show, too.
Girls who yap.
I wonder when our show is coming out. Like, when are we filming that?
Oh my God, I'm like so ready. It's crazy. I would start like immediately.
Yeah, because I was like,
I want to dedicate my life to it. And just having Holly is really cool because she has had so many television shows. She's so like... valued in that world and can kind of show us the ropes, and she's so professional and sweet. Even like I got on a Zoom call with her and I had like just gotten out of the ocean, my hair's matted, and I'm like, hey guys, really excited, and Holly's sitting there like, hi, Disney princess, she's perfect.
Starbucks, beautiful light, natural light on her makeup always done.
She was on this tangent about how she wants to sell one of her houses but won't because the lighting is so good. I was like, to be Holly Madison.
I know she really is iconic in every way. I love her so much.
And I think the three of us, like, it's like my favorite trio. It's gonna be so fun.
What's your goal for this year besides the TV show? And is there like a big thing that you were like manifesting?
I sound like a dead horse. I'm really excited about our project. I mean,
you sound like a dead horse.
I'm about to say the book once again, but like, I know it's not coming out this year, but I'm sending it to someone for the first time in the next few weeks.
Wait, it's done? The book is done?
No. I'm sending like what I have.
Like a proposal, yeah.
Yes. And like, it's so funny because I've been so gung-ho. I'm like, yes, book it, tell everything, whatever. And now I have to send it to one single person and I'm like shaking in the corner. Like it's...
Oh my God.
It's really nerve-wracking, but I think I can't wait to just dedicate my life to that. Like, and not be balancing as much. Like, I'm so excited.
Doing less almost. You want to do like a little like less, like not spread yourself out too thin.
Exactly.
That's a big thing.
I'm very excited to see what both Brooke and I do. Yeah. Like, I am very, very excited to see us both in an era where we are experiencing peace and happiness. And what else?
There's strength in ending a podcast amicably.
I agree.
Couldn't be me. I have no idea what that even is.
And they don't want us to. You know what I mean? Like, truly, like, people do not want us to. No. And I think that that's where I'm at, where it's almost like I want to prove a point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it's like, because I genuinely believe that if canceled was not a factor, that her and I would be able to go get lunch and kiki and celebrate our differences and giggle. Like, I think that it is this hammer of pressure and millions of people and opinions and all of the creative and just trying to be happy through these times where some of these things aren't making us happy. You know what I mean? That is what makes it so hard. And it's like,
and
I truly
on a high note too. Like, I was looking at your guys' views. I was like, oh my God, we're getting like a hella views. Like, anyone else would be like, oh, like, why would you quit this? So like the fact that you're prioritizing both of you guys to be like, we just need like a minute.
I care about my mental health and I care about her mental health like so much.
Good thing.
And like, I think this tour, Australia, is like, even if we're able to look at it as like this beautiful ending of a chapter, have J-Rod come film it, like really maybe showcase our journey. Like, I'm so excited to do that. I just like, like, I don't want to be going into it feeling like, holy, I don't want to do this, because there was a point in my life where like
dreading,
we loved it more than anything in the world. And I want to be able to like hold on to that and be like, what, I wouldn't change it for the world. What a beautiful thing.
4 years is amazing.
It's a very long time.
Oh my God, for anything, a show, a podcast, like that's like so long. And not just like a 4-year season of a sitcom. It's like every week for 4 years is like insane.
We had our little break in there, but still it has consumed my life for so long. And I'm just, even just being in Hawaii, I was like, damn, I'm excited for a time where I can maybe just like prop up a random camera and like have on Makoa's uncle. That's funny if I wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, just get to like quite literally do whatever, whenever, and just
the MAUI podcast.
Not let people down and like, just be able to be there and like,
I love it for you. No, I love it for you. And I think it's like a really beautiful thing. And I can't wait to see.
And I hate that people make it this whole thing about pitting women against each other, because it's so much more than that. You know, it's just like, Jesus Christ, I think. And then like, even I saw a clip where we were talking about it, not wanting to, and all the comments are like, oh my God, you have to film for 1 hour a week, and like your job is so hard and your life is so hard, like yada yada. And I was like, oh my.
Yeah, it's hard to convey.
Yeah, it is, because it's like, no, we sit and film for 12 hours and I still leave and I'm like, that was the best day ever. Like, the same there. Time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not it's the perception, it's the weight, it's the emotional weight, you know?
Oh my God, yeah. I think that's the thing with social media. It's just like a lot for, but not like complaining. It's just like, it's just a lot for people to be on.
Yeah. And I think that I'm so out of the world where like, if all my comments are like, address this, and like I don't want to be that anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Just like that
the energy it takes to respond to comments or about anything. You did so well this year in general. Like, you really like let a lot of things go. Like, when people talk about you or bring you up, I'm just like, damn, you're really good at just moving it, keeping it moving. Even though you have a podcast that talks about drama.
Yeah, and that's why it's misaligning. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't want to respond to anything that I don't have to any longer. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, I'm protecting my peace.
Yeah, so I think Wendy Williams has a quote where she's like, I'd ask you all to respect my privacy. She goes, but I wouldn't. So it's like, because she was her hot topic. Her husband was like literally like having an affair. Did he have a baby, I think, with someone else? Like, oh, holy. Yeah, she was like having an affair with this woman, like had a house with her. I think had a baby with her.
That's such a funny, like, I've never thought about it that way. Like, we've turned into our own hot topic.
Yeah, and Wendy would like never talk about it, and people were like speculating all that stuff, and she would never talk about her own, even though she's talking about everyone else being
and
so
I think
messy.
There is like power in privacy as well. Like, it's
tough. It's so tough because like I love the idea of that too, of just like never talking about your relationship, keeps it to yourself, but like could never be me. Yeah. I don't know. I don't
know if it could ever be me either. I don't know.
No, but you are so good. You really don't like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you don't overshare anything.
Now. And that's like, that's what I'm trying to change, truly. Because I think that for so long I felt like when you like become famous for a certain sector of your personality, I think it's very easy to form your identity in only that sector and form your worth in only that sector, and tell yourself that if I am not this sector of my personality, no one will be interested in me. And I'm so grateful to have fans who have shown me through and through that is not true. And I think I'm finally in an era where I believe that. I believe that like I can talk about what's meant for me and the people that will stick will be there. And I don't have to be this Tana or this party girl or this problem child or this thing. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what's cool about your vlogs. Like I was looking at your main channel and it's like, it's been a lot of you in like Macoa, like in Paris and then in Italy or where was the boat thing? Was that Italy?
Amsterdam.
So it looks like Italy. I don't know. I do not know my Europe locations at all. And it's like cool because it's like, yeah, it's not your story times. It's not you like, you know, drama and people like you still get, again, a lot of views. Like people, your fan base has always been like that. They always kind of just go wherever you're at. When you think about
I appreciate them so much. It like literally keeps me alive. Like
cool.
I can't thank them enough for
I don't know any other creator who like can change their content like that and people just like follow. Cause I don't think anyone.
I'm so grateful to them. It is so to them.
It's
I like
cool.
had this moment in the shower the other day where I was like, and I'm sure you can agree with this, but like, how cool is it that like sometimes we may not fully feel like this, but for the most part, like we can do whatever the we want. And like what a blessing that is. Like that is not normal. That is not that is such a blessing, and it's given to us by these people who know us and truly love us. And it's like how nuts.
Yeah, because like this
like we can just start a show called Not Loveline and answer calls and
literally
people
no
want
one.
to listen.
Everyone's like, what does this mean? I'm the only one from like literally the 90s. It was before me. I'm like, it's this, and this.
But like how cool that like people will still like I'm so grateful to our fans. And
like a job that relies on other people like liking you is very scary because it can go up and down, and you see people
get
VidCon
lost
just
in
had
that.
like a Hall of Fame. Did you see that? They like inducted original YouTubers into their Hall of Fame.
Who did?
VidCon.
No.
See it? I love when you're just like offline.
Tell now. I've been so offline. And even like yesterday for the first time, I like really got online and like saw all the things and I like scream sobbed and was like, what do you mean I have to go talk about all these things? I don't want to.
You're like, VidCon Hall of Fame was not on the list.
No, I was touching grass. But tell now.
They inducted like OG YouTubers into their first ever Hall of Fame.
Like the Ray William Johnsons of it all?
It was not Ray William Johnson. It was Rhett and Link. Joey. Rosanna. Grace. Grace Tyler.
Yeah. Aw. Grace and Tyler really were like OG.
That's so funny because like, and I literally have nothing against them at all. I would think of them not as OG. I think of them as like the second generation where it was like David Dobrik's and stuff like that. Maybe David might be third.
Yeah.
I would think of them. When did you start?
I started before David, kind of in the interim though. Like I think Tyler Oakley has been doing it longer than me.
Okay. Well, you know, me just because I don't have a life right now. I'm just literally waiting for this baby to pop out. I like went back and technically Grace and Tyler did have like their first videos in like 2006. But in my mind, they're like 2010.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know when they like blew up, but that is,
they're OG. I guess they're OG. I was like, okay, yeah.
Who else?
But Smosh, I think, was there too.
Do you remember Lisa Nova? I thought about her the other day.
Yes, oh my God, she did like a parody of like Heidi and she had these like big lips and I was like, oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, Lisa Nova, Venetian Princess. There was a girl named Hannah Minks who was like she was a girl that taught like Japanese words of the day.
Yeah. Michelle Phan.
Yes. Where was she? I thought she would have been there. Anyways, I'm not like, I just thought it was interesting because
one thing I can't do in 2025 is talk about VidCon.
Wait, are you? Yeah. Well, first of all, I was surprised it's still happening. I was like, wait, that's so crazy. Like, who's doing it? Is it like a corporation now?
I wonder. I don't know.
It's been a year since Tana. Was it a year? Someone said it was like not a year, but the anniversary just came around.
No way.
What was it, like June?
It was June. It was like right before my birthday, like June 22nd or something like that.
Someone was showing like the edits of it. When was it?
Oh, it was actually June 22nd, period.
June 22nd. So it's been 6 years?
Yeah.
7 years?
Wait, I have to pee so bad. And this is not me scapegoating. I'll come back. I peed.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I held my pee the whole episode. I don't know why I do that.
That was pretty good.
Like I literally was about to pee myself. And it's like, girl, go. Trisha's not going to like.
No one's helping you. You're giving Khloe Kardashian too right now with the hair and the leopard. It looks so good. I just went
into the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I was like, ah.
You look so good. No, you look
it's so big.
It looks so pretty. No, this is like your
I'm not used to having like such big hair, but I'm like really trying to just own it because it is my Hawaii hair.
I love it.
I was like trying to detangle it and like
the color looks good too. Like it blends so nice at the top. Like it looks really good.
You are so sweet. And like I love you. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you it's disgusting right now. Like
so good,
it's so nasty.
No, you look amazing. You look great. I love your Gucci New York flip flops.
Oh my God. I'm like a boy.
It's not flip flops. Wait, what do you mean?
How are those They're men's. They're men's.
Oh, I love a loafer.
My big foot. I was like, perfect.
Tana.
I love you, and I'm so happy to be here. And I can't believe that this is like one of the last episodes that we'll film before you have a baby.
Yeah, I'll see you one more day.
I mean, you have babies, but another baby.
Yeah.
Like, how insane is that? Do you, like, I can't believe that you're not just living in such anxiety right now. Like, that, like, you could go into labor right now, Trisha.
Yeah, it's fun. It's, like, exciting. I don't know, like, just, because I really just lay around all day. Like, before this, I was just, like, laying on my side.
I'm trying to
just, like, lay around.
I'm trying to think about, like, what I would do if you went into labor right now. I feel like I'd be so annoying that I'd have to just, like, see myself out of the situation.
You call Moses.
Right.
Well, yeah, we definitely call Moses. But like,
I just have you take me to the hospital. I'm like, don't worry, babe. Tana's taking me.
Oh my God, I would. But like, oh my God.
We stop at Chick-fil-A first.
Would you like, so yeah, like, do you have a bag packed?
We do. Yes, we do have our
What's
bag
like in the bag?
Literally, you don't have to pack. Us personally, we don't have to pack anything because our hospital gives you everything. They give you diapers. They give you formula. Like they literally give you stuff to take home. So we go with like empty bags because we will stock that. But really just like a cute outfit for like after you give birth for the photo, you know, like
do you have your outfit?
I do. I think with the girls, I had like a pink strawberry for Malibu matching, and then I had a pink polka dot for Elvis. And then this new one, we have like cute little blue ones. So we have like that's the only thing I care about. Otherwise, I'm like disgusting in the hospital usually. Like I'm just like wearing the same clothes and chargers.
Do you get glam?
No.
I think that's so wild. I do understand like I would probably need something to do with my hands, so I didn't like freak out.
Some people do full glams on themselves. I love a full glam when girls do that. Like I think Leanne V just had her baby and full glam. She did a whole like get ready with me to give birth, and she's up at like 3:30 doing her makeup and hair and looks beautiful. I'm like not a hair makeup girlie anyways.
Yeah, because I feel like I'd like rip the lashes off and like rip my hair extensions out.
Yeah. I definitely just go.
And then what's the first thing you're eating after you give birth?
That's so funny too, because I don't like miss out on anything. I don't miss out on like sushi or deli sandwiches because I don't really care about that stuff.
Yeah.
We always order these really big chicken fingers from like a restaurant nearby, and they're like humongous, so like the size of my head. And even though you're not really supposed to eat that after like a C-section, like here, have some water chips. I'm like, how about a chicken finger?
Yeah.
You know, like say bananas and stuff like that. But I'm like, I've gone through this twice now. I think I can eat a chicken finger.
Yeah, you can have whatever you want. This is also very interesting because I feel like this is the first time. Obviously, Malibu was like old enough when you were giving birth to Elvis, but I feel like this is the first time where Malibu was like really like old enough, like coherent to really know what's happening.
She's so aware. She knows the baby's coming. She knows we're going to the doctor to get the baby. Like she knows all that stuff like that. So she's like super aware, which is better. I think before she was like a year and 9 months, and she kind of was just like, where are they? You know, but I think she's like more aware. And Elvis is actually too little. She's even younger than Malibu was. She's like a year and 2 months, like fully comprehend like time and any of that stuff. So yeah.
But that's so cool.
Yeah, I know. I'm really excited. I can't wait to have a baby. Like I said, I love giving birth. I loved being pregnant, but this is officially our last baby.
I can't wait to know the name. I'm so excited.
I wish I could tell you because it's actually iconic. It's literally so good.
Can I have one hint that you would give like a fan?
Well, we've been giving hints. It's a movie poster. It's a movie poster.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm actually scared to give you more hints, but I feel like you would actually, because we're kind of on the same page as so many things. I think you would actually.
Yeah, you're right. I'm like, I'm not kidding. I don't think I could live with knowing. Even like right now, I know like one of Isabella's birthday gifts, and it's been like eating me alive because I accidentally spoil birthday gifts all the time. Like
we haven't even told like my mom, my sister.
Hell no, don't give me another hint.
Usually we do, but I think it's kind of out there that I think people would be like, no, don't do that.
No, because that's what you have to do. You have to keep it
We're
polarizing.
so solid in it now. At first, we're like, ooh, I don't know, because we didn't have a solid. But we're so solid in it that we're not telling anyone because we're just like, people are going to try and talk us like out of it.
I would never, but still don't tell me.
Yeah.
I accidentally spoil birthday gifts on the regular. So it's like, I'm an accidental spoiler, and I hate that about myself. So I can't wait to find out.
I love spoiling too. I love a spoil. But
I just will like, oh my God, I'm so stupid when it comes to that. I just like am flippant with the way that I say things, and I would probably blink in a way that would like.
No, if you like told me your name, I would feel like I would be like telling everybody that I know, but don't tell anyone. But also, you know, and it's like so I also tell people don't tell me things because I'll be like, oh, I can't tell you this, but
I'm finding out with the Trish like fish community, like the rest of them, and I'm so excited.
Thank you. I'm so excited too. It's gonna be great. You're birthing Australia, and I'm birthing a baby,
and you're birthing a baby, and then we'll be back, and I'm so excited. We're gonna go over, I guess, to the Patreon and start taking some calls.
Me forgetting we're filming. I was like, Patreon.com/NotLoveline. We should have probably done that shout out at the beginning of the episode because once again, who made it this far? Let us know in the comments below. Wait, do you remember when you had like a code word? If you made it this far, say, like there should be a line where people go in the comments and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is ending or something.
Oh my God. Okay. Go
know
in
what
the
I mean?
comments and say.
No, not that one, but like, I can't believe, I can't believe.
Trisha's having twins.
Oh my God, I love that comment.
I can't believe she said the baby name or something like that.
Yes.
But everyone has to go through the whole episode trying to find it.
That is so smart. Like, why did that stop? Bring that one back.
But it's just like a straight up lie. So people are like, wait, what?
That is so smart. Lying. Okay. Call us at this number, and we love you guys, and we're happy to be back.
And we'll see you. We'll see you in the next one. We'll see you over on Patreon. Patreon.com/.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
I love the Patreon.